Okay, guys, time for part 3 and your final pick. Okay, we've seen the combine, we've seen free agency, trades, and so forth. So now it's time for you to pick your number one choice for the Cleveland Browns this year. You're the general manager. You're not bothered. The Browns are going to do one thing. What would you do if you had the number one pick? Quick recap. I really like what the Browns have done this offseason. Picking up Tyrod Taylor, wow, that was a nice pick. That really was. Taylor can win games for you. And picking up Stanton as a backup, smart. We walk into last year, we don't have any veteran quarterbacks whatsoever. And Kaiser paid the price for it. And this time, now we've got some. I like Carlos Hyde. I like the idea of picking him up. The Browns have done a lot in the offseason right here. They've got a number of defensive backs. Don't know that much about them and everything, but it had to improve them, right? It had to. So I like where we're going. Things have changed. A lot of people were talking about Barkley going number one, and now they're starting to swing that. Well, maybe we won't pick Barkley number one. Basically, when the Jets made their move into position they did, and when we picked up Carlos Hyde and so forth, I think it probably put Barkley back as maybe not a number one pick. Some of you are going to disagree with me, and that's fine. You're the general manager, when you make your pick. I'm the general manager when I make my pick. I'm just saying that Dorsey, and he said it, likes running back by committee. So I remember watching the Georgia game, I think it was Oklahoma, and my grandson and I were like, wow, Georgia's got some good running backs and everything. You can probably pick one up in the early second rounds. So I like the idea that Chubbs is starting to, he's starting to slip into there as a possible pick at 4, if he's still available. Somebody's going to be available at 4. All right, somebody's going to be available at 4. And it's going to be a top player and all that there. Are the Browns going to hopefully they don't drop down, at least as far as Buffalo or anything. Maybe Denver, and I wondered first of all, why would Denver jump from 5 to 4 when they know Cleveland's not going to pick a second quarterback? And then I thought, okay, well, the Browns could have them worried that Buffalo's going to jump in front of them and take a quarterback that maybe Denver wants. So there's a possibility right there that Cleveland could play it smart, swap picks with, when it gets to that point, swap picks with Denver, and then still have the 5th pick. Not going to lose anybody because Denver's going to take a quarterback. And then, and possibly pick up a couple other picks along the way. So that's going to be interesting. That could be interesting. Okay, my thoughts on who I want drafted. And again, I'm going quarterback number 1. Number 4, you can't tell until you get there. I think there's going to be a lot of people available. Chubbs may go to the Giants, and he may not. If he's available, I don't know. It almost seems like maybe we ought to pick him up. You get a couple bookend defensive ends. How could that hurt, right? Get pressure on the quarterback. Throw Roethlisberger on his rear end a lot, okay? Because the defense has probably improved. We're going to see Peppers moving up in the box more now and everything. I think that's going to make a difference. Yeah, he looked pretty good in the Pittsburgh game. So quarterbacks, it scares me that Mayfield's in the talk. I hope they don't go Mayfield. I'm just, I'm not comfortable with him. I don't know. I just not comfortable. Rosen, the 2 concussions worry me. There's just something about him. He'd be a good quarterback and everything. So I'm dropping him down. I'm dropping down. I'm picking up the 2 guys that I've had all along, and that's Darnold and Allen. I picked Darnold the first time, and then I picked Allen in my second pick. Second time around. So this is going to be the final pick right here. So that's the 2 that I'm going between. Who do I pick? Darnold's probably the safe pick. No doubt about it. He's probably the safe pick. He's probably the guy that can come in and you can be pretty sure that he's going to be a good quarterback. And possibly a leading quarterback. He's a winner. He's proven he can win and so forth. So he's probably the safe pick. Apparently he was holding the ball wrong, and that's why the ball was getting knocked out a lot. Okay. since we're if we were going in there without two veteran quarterbacks ahead of them and everything, I'd probably have Darnold definitely as my first pick, just simply because he could probably play quicker than Allen. So Allen's intriguing. I mean, the guy can flick his wrist and fling the ball 80 yards downfield. It can. I mean, you're probably never away from the last play Hail Mary play with Allen at quarterback. But I don't think you pick him by that or anything like that. There, he's got to have. Be able to complete passes and everything like that. And people, I get so tired of hearing it. Well, you can't improve on your completion percentage when you can. Look at Brett Favre's record whenever he was in college, and a few others and everything. Okay, just check it out. I think a lot probably depends, and I'm sure these pro coaches, they know. They're going to be looking at it like, okay, why is his completion? Does he just throw bad? Is that what it is, or is his footwork bad? And apparently on Allen, it was his footwork needed some work, and I guess he got the work in and everything, and he's made a huge improvement. The fact that quarterback's not going to play this year, I think leaves it open that you can get him, you can bring him. And one of the things I've heard about him is he's extremely smart. He's extremely smart in figuring defenses out and so forth. That's what I've heard. So I'm going to make my pick. And then you're going to make yours. And you're going to put it down there, and it's going to be the final one. Not going to do it anymore. Okay, this is the final pick. All you're going to hear from now on is rumors the rest of the way. Well, you know what? Dorsey's not going to listen to rumors. You're the general manager. You're not going to listen to rumors or anything. You're thinking right now, okay, I need to listen. Well, there's nothing more we're going to learn or anything. The coaches are. They're going to have more talks with them and so forth, and they're going to kick it around and so forth. But for us, we know everything that we're going to know. So who do we make the pick? It's a very interesting pick. If they pick either one of the two, I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy. If they pick either one, I don't care which one. I'm intrigued by Allen. I really am. I'm picking Allen number one. He just seems like he seems like a good guy. He's a very smart guy, bigger hands, strong, a Roethlisberger type. That's athletic. Let's put it that way. He's got better movement. You see him when they were showing some of the things on the pro day where he's rolling to the left and just kind of flicking his. That's my pick. Okay, that's my pick. But again, if they pick Darnold, I'm fine. Probably the only one they can pick that I'm going to go like is if they pick Mayfield. I don't want Mayfield over here. I don't think they're going to pick anybody else. I'm going to be very disappointed if they don't pick a quarterback number one, but I think they're going to. They're not going. If they don't know, if they wait till 4 to pick a quarterback, then they don't know. They didn't do their job, because they should know these guys which one they want. They should know which one they're comfortable with. They got so much brain trust right there and everything like that there. So they have to pick a quarterback at the number one spot. And then if a couple of quarterbacks are picked, I don't really have a problem if they pick Barkley at 4, if they pick Chubbs, if they pick Fitzpatrick. I don't really have a problem whichever. Just pick somebody that's going to come in and they're going to play right now. Okay. Listening to everybody, I'm leaning towards Chubbs, but I'm not sold on number 4 right now. There's picks right there that are available that I think are going to be good. So that's my pick. Put your pick down below there. This will be my last one before the draft. Put your pick down below, and live with it. Okay, you can't come back in 6 months and, well, I didn't really pick that. Well, yeah, if you put your pick down below here, you did. I don't know if I have anything win a draft, after the first picks and everything, first day's draft pick and everything like that there. Somebody did ask me, sent a comment and asked me where I'd been, and I appreciate that. Sometimes you don't know, you're putting these videos out and everything. You don't know if people really like the videos or they don't like the videos, and I like that. I got one guy complains to me that says, hey, your video's outdated, and he's reading and he's watching it 2 weeks after the video was put out. These videos are outdated, an hour after you put them out a lot of times and everything. So check the date down below is the only thing I can say on that. Kind of cracks me up and everything. I sent a message a couple times to say, hey, look at the date down below, but he must not read his messages. But hey, that's the pick. Maybe I'll come back on afterwards and give my feelings on the first round pick. I'm not going to know much about the second round. I don't know these college kids that much. So whatever happens in the second round is whatever happens in the second round. It's whatever. So hey, I'm excited about this season. I really am, and I promised myself I wasn't going to get excited this year until the Browns won a game. Well, when they brought Dorsey in and they brought all the brain trust in, and with the things that have been going on right now and everything else, I'm really excited about the Browns this year. I really am. Tyrod Taylor's going to win games for us. I'm not going to make a prediction how many. They got to win a game before you can even start saying they're going to win, 7, 8 games or whatever. But I'm going to be very disappointed if they don't show it good right now. And I know a lot of people are worried about Hugh Jackson. Well, Jackson now he's got the coordinators and everything else. He should just be going around overlooking everything. Okay, overlooking everything. Turn things over to the guys. Discuss things with him, throw his input in there. He's got the final say on things like that and everything else. But although Dorsey proved that he's got the final say overall on his team, I think, when he picked Tyrod Taylor. So, hey, go Browns.